The economy obviously had a negative impact on the amount of building that was going on for the construction sector. It had a negative impact in environmental as well. Environmental coverage is a kind of a discretionary buy. So I think when people were squeezed, they tended to buy it less often. We see that starting to change. There is more building and more construction going on. It's kind of an interesting dynamic when the economy starts to kind of slide. The contractors are very, very proactive in addressing the expense side of the house. So they laid off a lot of workers. You saw 22% unemployment in construction. That actually has a very positive impact on the loss frequency because they lay off probably their worst performers, so they have less casualty type losses. When the economy comes back, you have to be really careful at how quickly it comes back because you want to be able to train those new employees, get them up to speed, what are the practices, making sure they understand the corporate philosophy around safety and then they're operating the right way, safely. So it seems like things are getting better as far as building, construction, and then that'll have a positive impact, I think, on the environmental side as well because the coverages go together. The buzz in the marketplace lately has been around hydrofracking and what are the exposures and liabilities there. So we're thinking about those things and trying to understand what the exposures are and where are they the most severe and which customers are looking for interesting or unique types of coverage to meet those needs. It is a huge opportunity for the United States to produce energy here in our country. So I think there'll be a lot of investment dollars into it. We're seeing that already on the positive side in the construction as new facilities get built to actually deal with the flow of gas out of the wells. So it's already having a positive benefit on our builder's risk book. The important thing is to have the right people on your team to understand what's unique about each of those kinds of exposures. And then when it comes to hydrofracking, understanding what kind of shale are you working in, how deep is it, what states is it in, what's the economic and the political situation in those areas. We have to understand all that stuff. And then ultimately, what do the customers do to proactively address the risk exposure that they have. The interesting issue that's emerging is how things are getting built differently now in the construction side. There's a lot of contractors that are starting to do more design build type work, which means there's more and more contractors needing more limits for professional liability. The way we've put our business unit together in construction, having all of those experts, those industry experts working on one team allows us to be very creative and very innovative in how we think about those emerging needs of the contractors.